Amazing game. Amazing. I say this with the bottom of my heart. That was such a good game. Amazing. Well, not all amazing boss fights. Some were meh. Frida and I think the arsonist. Well, the arsonist wasn't quite as a letdown. Fighting with Kath made the arsonist really cool. A lot of Momodora was very, very interesting. And very fun as well. I've been trying to get Saint Riot to get this game, and he has looked at this game, but he goes, oh, it looks too anime for me. I'm like, fucking play it, man. It's one of the best Metroidvanias that you can possibly get for $10. $10! You get, like, 4.5 hours of very fun gameplay. This game has provided 3 streams so far, and it's an absolute blast to play. Harder difficulty? I might have to play on a harder difficulty. There's tons of trophies that I have not gotten yet. Like there's a pacifist game. There's a pacifist trophy. There's a trophy where you complete the game without getting hit. And there is trophies for completing the game on the highest difficulty as well. That's a Patreon game. Oh wait. Okay, I thought I had to move it. Okay. So, here comes the usual, when Maldron finishes a game, he reviews / rants on it. Another kid is Axiom Verge. Oh yeah, I've heard of Axiom Verge, and I definitely do want to play it, but my funds are kind of tight right now, so I'll have to leave off for another time. Okay, here are my thoughts on Momodora Reverie Under the Moonlight. It is an absolute wonderful experience. The sprite work, the world, the combat, and the abilities are all tied into this one beautiful loop of excellency. I can't even really begin to say the praises of this game. Every single little bit has been such a joy to play. Even when dying over and over again to specific bosses or specific areas, it's not that disappointing because because of how the gameplay works. It's fast, fluid, and it gets straight to the point. It all connects extremely well together. It also fills out the theme of Metroidvania's experiences due to you progressively getting stronger and having more abilities over time. It does that extremely well, and it has enough areas in which you go, where do I go next? And it has happened to me in previous streams where I go, where? Huh? And I would look at the map and go, oh, there's this blocked off section that leads to another area in which I didn't really notice before, or I didn't have a specific ability in which I could go there. The sprite work, utterly beautiful. Every single sprite in this game it's a treat to see, from skeletons to spiders to little imp girls to Kaho herself to the final boss, the Queen of Karst. Every single one has been done in an excellent detail, and I can't really say too much more on that. The world, it is beautiful. Like I will say for everything else, it is well done. Everything seems to be fitting into place, and there is lore into which certain areas lead into others. Like below the martyr. No, it's not called a martyrdom, but below the I'll just call it church for the sake of better words. Below that is a sort of incendiary. My goodness sakes. Let's call it incendium. It's a place to destroy and burn off all evils in which some people may be affected. it it blows my mind in how some places are so uniquely defined, and yet it all fits into the world. The bosses, a lot of them were again very very good. Uh, Fennel, oh my goodness, Fennel. She is the number one boss you can fight in this game. Out of every single boss, she is the most challenging, most hectic fight you can have. It's and when I fought her, it felt like she would be like the rival character almost. Like she would come back one more time in order to try to stop you or to do something else. And riding off of that feeling made me want to play the game even more. While some characters I do not have the story or they don't tell the story, such as Lubella and Frida and some other bosses, um, a lot of them were justified for being in the game. Overall, if you are looking for a Metroidvania game that is somewhat short, but also plays absolutely beautifully, and it's chock full of little secrets and surprises. There are tons of treasures you can collect. The trophies are not wildly difficult to obtain, but some of them offer a very good challenge in order to go through the game again. If you are interested in Metroidvanias and awfully good sprite work, get Momodora Reverie Under the Moonlight. It's $10 on PSN. Just get it. You'll have a fun time. Like I did. Just get it. Come on. It gets the Maldron seal of approval.